up? What's up? What's up? So I just seen that video with CJ. So cool. Royalty better not respond to him, but that's all he asking for is a reaction. That's it. He's asking for a reaction. I don't understand why this guy has to keep royalty name, her children's name, and their in his mouth. You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But he's always got to do something outrageous to try to get royalty's attention because he does not have any attention. CJ, he's ridiculous. That's a whole fool out here. He's a whole fool out here. You're sitting up there talking about like they brought you down. How? You said very well with royalty and her family there. Like, to be honest, CJ, you're delusional. And you know that family brought you up. Your whole this is why I say his whole plan. He plot his plan from the time he left that other baby mama, allegedly, and when he got with royalty. This man has planned to make it seem like everybody else it was wrong and you are the victim always, right, CJ? You're always the victim, not royalty and her kids. This is crazy. I, it's definitely I could believe that he said this stuff, because I was just listening to it and looking right at it. But this man has not learned nothing. This man is not willing to change. Um, and you think our girl don't see that? You think royalty don't see that mess? Royalty does not need to respond to this guy. She does not need to even. She just like she said on her Instagram post, like just keep it moving. Like pick the children up. We don't have to say anything to each other. Just pick the children up, and you go about your business. I go about my business. And ain't got to be no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like this man is ridiculous. Like they ain't do nothing. You worked the mess out of those children in royalty. Why you just held a camera? You still holding the camera together. If you think that they weren't the ones that made sure they made all the money, then you still holding the camera today and ain't got as much money as you had with them. That is so crazy to me. You had money, 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 everything. You didn't use your head with your money. And I can see it now that royalty could not tell you how to do something. I can see her being the one with the brains, but you thinking you know everything. And she's like, I'm just not finna argue with you. Because you're a narcissist, man. You don't want to listen to nobody but your own. That's why you keep failing. You think you don't need any help in nothing. You think that you know everything. Because, Royce, I'm telling you, this man had this on the agenda when he first got with you. Yes, they see dollar signs. They seen the children. He seen dollar signs. I'm gonna make it. What do people come to Las Vegas for, man? They think they gonna make it. And he was one of them dirty little children. You little young men that come to Vegas just like his baby mama. Look how she act. She thought she was gonna make it big. And the only reason why CJ made it big is because of royalty and her kids. Royalty was truly willing to work with him because she really cared about him. I don't think a lot. I think a lot of them break up pranks that he had on Royce was real. And I think that, that's when old girl, the first baby mama be trying to come at him, getting mad at him because you said you was gonna do this behind the scenes. CJ was telling that lady everything. That little girl, because that's what she act like. She act like a little girl. This man came on there and said that these folks did not. They brought him down. If it is, I wouldn't even say he brought royalty them down. Cause royalty, as soon as royalty them little, no matter what situation they in, they always look like they were still up. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, because all CJ was doing just box opening time, clothes, shoes, like, man, where's the buying the houses and actually buying the cars, not renting the car? You're trying to build you said, I'm trying to build my credit. Like, it's like your credit was built to me. You getting all this stuff, but you're not paying anything off. What woman will want they children, especially her sons, watching a guy just spend money but nothing? They get old enough and they say, "Dad, what you did? I thought we had this. I thought we had that. We never owned it, son. I rented everything, and now you got to go back and tell them that story that you was a dummy and that you was stupid as hell because you rented everything. And what do you own? Okay, it's a different thing. You have life insurance and stuff on every person. Okay, that's when they pass away and stuff like that. But good, you got that. You know, your first baby mom probably think that's okay, but for the person that was really truly with you and wanting you to really seriously invest in something, buying houses from where used to stay at, and buying houses there in Las Vegas too, like, he did nothing right with his money. He just made people richer. CJ did. He made people even richer. It's crazy for him to sit up there and just be like, this family ain't do anything for him. And you're only speaking like that of them because they would not collab with you, CJ. Royalty and her family is not going to collab with you. And I really pray that Royalty don't say anything in response to this man. Y'all keep living y'all best life. Keep showing them how it's supposed to be done. Keep showing them how it looks to be blessed. You know, I can't believe this dude just come on. He just sitting up here talking nothing but evil things about Royalty and her kids. Just speaking evil. Like, you ain't got nothing good to say. These folks ain't do nothing to you. This how people know CJ be lying, because you act like these folks ain't have no good part in your life. So your first baby mama and this new girl come in and they just sweep you off your feet and just doing you right. It don't look like you doing right, bro. It looks like you got some other stuff going on. Your face getting fat. You got the bags on your eyes. Oh, it's just, and you still speaking ill of people that were there for you. I mean, are they wrong when they say it's because of us you got all that money and millions and the stuff that you have? No, they're not wrong. They're right. You're the devil gets disturbed more and more when you're telling the truth. He gets disturbed, and CJ gets disturbed. You said that they would say that y'all just don't know. I had to hear that every day because it's true. And the devil don't like no smart person, no smart people that's telling the truth. And he doesn't. CJ doesn't. You see, he was telling when they was telling you that, CJ, they was telling the truth, because they are the ones that sit up there and work on the camera. You're just holding the camera, man. You come from behind that camera every now and then. Now you holding the camera and you ain't making nothing. But with them, you was holding the camera and they was making something because they knew what to do. They already knew what to do. And truly, he want that family back because they know what to do. Not so much as love and talking about them being a family again. Not that. No, because already this man don't love nobody. This man do not love nobody. He don't even love himself. Because if anybody that is continuing on lying on people, you're not caring about what comes back on you. You don't, when you're lying on people, when you continue on bullying people, picking with people, you talk about people's children. These folks over there living their life. Royalty and her family living their life, and here you go. You still got to mention them. Pay his ass dust. Pay his ass dust. Cause for one, he's just not a good person, man. If anybody on here that don't even know about CJ So Cool, you know, you go back, look at them, and you'll see how that family have done for them for make sure this man have all that money. Matter of fact, she left with whatever she had. She had got tired of dealing with that and being, a lot of these content creators with their families. There's a lot of stuff that go on behind the scene, and Royalty just could not deal with it no more. Her and her kids. I mean, they couldn't deal with it no more. I remember Jalea said, and I think in a Q&A, Royalty's daughter, what took you so long, Mama? I know that had to be the most hurtful thing that she when she heard her child say that. When she heard her child say, Mama, what took you so long? Like, to leave CJ. These children see. They pay attention. And for him to get on he's mad because these children did pay attention, knew what was going on, and they were that smart to pay attention. They knew what was going on. They knew exactly what was going on. They knew what their mom had to deal with, was dealing with. When you build something with somebody, which Royalty did, she built that with CJ. Not the first baby mama, not this girl who he with, or whatever it is. She did. So it's just like you trying to make things work out because we built this together. And he know it. It's very hurtful. If people want to know why it takes so long, you know what I'm saying? You can see him now with his up and down ways and what, he needed a mother figure in his life, and I feel like Royalty was like a mother figure in his life. She was able to calm him down sometimes, and but I couldn't deal with that every day, and not with CJ. And then he said something. It's like he said something about, I don't know what y'all think, Royalty is a prize or something. Yeah, she is. She was the one that birthed all those prizes, those children that made you money too. Okay, so don't go there. She's a beautiful prize. Yes, her and her kids. He don't want to admit it because then he still still trying to please the first baby mama, still trying to please because they weren't able to do what they were coming there to do. They weren't able to do what they was coming there to do. They did not. They wanted Royalty off the map. Allegedly, because they want to come there and do damage, so now in another way he got to please her, make her seem like she ain't slow, the first baby mama ain't slow. She's he's trying to please her and not say anything bad about her when she ain't no good mother. She's not a good person. But two bad people, they stick together. They stick together on stuff. The family that this family can't rest. I mean, they can rest, but I'm saying you can't even give them a break on the internet. Stop bringing everything to the internet, CJ. That's how you know you on cloud. I need help. You look like you begging for help at the same time trying to down these people. That's why they not there. You know, you clearly seem like you wrote those questions, you typed those questions yourself, or somebody in your camp, like that first baby mama, or uh the girl who you call yourself with. You like you wrote those, you typed those questions yourself. Like I'm just like, why are all these questions bad? And then with coordination, why is anybody mentioning the children? You can't. What are you? You're evil when you continuously on. You ain't leaving a beef between you and royalty, even though you even shouldn't. You shouldn't even have no beef with royalty. Cause royalty ain't do nothing to you. Last time I checked, you was the one cheated on royalty. You was the one that put them out, right? Like, how are you still turning this on you? You're a victim of your mother's, not royalty. You're not a victim. You're trying to play victim to royalty, but your mama is the one that disappointed you, son. You're a victim of hers, not royalty. Royalty is a victim because of you and your past and what you've been through in your past. Because, you know, it'd be crazy to me how he think he go through so much. What about royalty? Royalty could have went through things too. I cannot stand a one-sided person that just thinks that they are the only ones that went through something and nobody else in this world ever went through anything but him. And that's the way CJ is. He's like, he think everything just happens to him and nobody else. You're doubting this whole family, royalty's whole family, and I ain't even talking. And he's talking like royalty right there, like the family right there. You're so mad at them for no reason. They're the victims, sir, not you. Now, if you want to be a victim, go to your mama. You're the victim on her with her, but not royalty. Though. Everybody, if people don't get it by now, something is definitely wrong with the membrane. Like something is definitely wrong with their brain. If they sit up there and be like, CJ so cool, did everything for them. So them folks up there just working just to get free stuff. Them children just was doing all that just to. This man act like he couldn't even put the camera down. I can't open the box. Oh, but you took those hands off that camera to pay for and buy all that stuff, but now you can't put the camera down to open the boxes. The children got to open the boxes, and royalty already got the kids clean up the house because he don't know how to discipline. He don't know how to be a dad for real. All he know is playing. All he know is playing and what next game? What's next game we gonna play? Where are we gonna go? Like, please, they can't even make another family. He can't even pretend to have another family because that was the family that we knew. Royalty and her kids and CJ. You know what I'm saying? I never liked the CJ from the beginning. Period. Like I never liked him from the beginning. For him to I always focus on royalty and her kids and her being a mother to her kids. That's because you know you see something and I seen something in her and in those kids that's similar like to my everyday life. I ain't got nobody sitting up there holding no camera up, always talking, you know. I got a husband that works, actually works. You know what I'm saying? Like, Not sitting up there waiting with a camera in our children's face every single day. You know what I'm saying? So, mm-mm. But Roger was doing everything, man. Then now you want to sit up there and you see how people be though. You make them all that money and look how they treat you. Look how they treat you. Every pair of shoes they deserve. Every freaking room, whatever bed, whatever you bought for them, they deserve. Nigga, you didn't have that shit on the way in with royalty. You ain't had none of that shit when you came in with royalty. So why in the world are you gonna sit up here and act like, well, she brought me down, dude? Anybody in their right mind? I think. Let me tell you something. Royalty could have him even more up further than they were when they was together. They was up farther than what he is now. Okay? But I think Royalty could have had them up further if he would have used her brain instead of his. Because you can tell what type of guy he is. He looked like he'll override Royalty's decision and be like, no, we need to do it like this. You know, we need to do it like that. And oh, that's got to be so harsh. That, you know, for somebody that think they know and they don't, ain't buying not a doggone thing in their life. One thing you could tell by Royalties what she did. She brought her Hellcat. She brought it. Cash. He said this himself. You already know what type of mentality she was in. But obviously he was not listening to her and what if she, because I remember them, I forgot where they went, but was it some Asian people or they was talking about investing in something when they went out of town one time. And I don't remember that ever happened, but Royalty was the one speaking about it, like saying, don't be surprised if we invest in, you know, start investing in stuff. But guess what? He ain't gonna let that happen. He's not gonna let that happen. And his ego has gotten too big, way too big. First of all, that's what CJ came to Las Vegas for. Everybody want to come to Las Vegas to try to get rich. If they come in there, that's what they're coming for. Find a way to make some money. That's what they coming for. So that's what's on his mind when he came down to Las Vegas and then he met Royalty. That's how I feel. But I can't, you know, it's just my opinion, you know. But you have to go back in order to see forward because I really don't. CJ, he had a lot of things planned. He already had a lot of things planned. CJ was planning as he went. And I'm just speaking like, look how he thought the other lady, the other baby mama thought he really cared about her. No, girl. And his plan, he got a plan. Go to Las Vegas. He planned as he went. He planned as he went. That's what CJ did. He planned as he went. And your plan has ended as far as Royalty and her families are. You have done your damage. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, I don't think them pranks when he was talking about leaving was a prank. I think the motherfucker was playing his role the whole fucking time. And I'm glad Royalty up out of that situation. Yeah, they saw a lot of time, a lot of men feed on these females with these kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially with stuff like this that, you know, on the internet where you know you can make money off of, and like he's a child in his head because what really he ain't get to have no childhood. He was in foster care. I gotta start looking deeper than just freaking, oh, CJ so cool that's online. Nah, he tell his story, right? When he tell his story, if he was in foster care before, man, he probably like wasn't able to have no childhood. He got some resentment towards somebody because they had him there. Then, you know, you got his baby, his grandmama took him in. He said they weren't even treating him right either. CJ is going to play the victim. He finds a nice person that genuinely cares about him. And he don't know how to treat people. People didn't know how to treat him. So he mistreats the people that really cared about him. He mistreats the people that really cared about him. This is why I say he had a plan, he had an agenda, and now he just cannot let it go. This man loves nobody. He don't even know how to love himself. What he think is wearing the nice clothes, keeping my hair done, I'm good, I'm straight. Like, it's okay. Keep yourself neat, keep your everything all together. But you heard what he said in the video. Money, 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 money. That's what he focused on. And it still seemed like he's trying to kiss ass, because when you was talking about Funny Mike, you were really ready to be about that life with Funny Mike. Because Funny Mike wouldn't have got mad if it was you trying to make money. You left that out. You said we could come to what was it? Funny Mike thing. You could come to Funny Mike. What was it? Prom. If we box it out. Like, CJ, you really wanted to box that dude. You really wanted to box him. Although Funny Mike ain't no motherfucking joke. Like, he needs to understand that Funny Mike is no joke. But you know what I'm saying? I know you from Dirty Gary or whatever. But I'm telling you, you're gonna mess around and mess with the wrong one. You sit up there trying to explain, talking about it wasn't like that, and oh my God. Now you want to come back because you need these collabs. Now you want to come back because you need these collabs, y'all. And still, at the same time, if you're wanting collabs from people, you're not even acknowledging that they're up now. You still trying to have yourself up. Put yourself in a position of up when you know you need these people to get back to where you were. You need to humble yourself, CJ. You need to humble yourself, because that's the problem now. If you don't change who you are now, you're going to hit rock bottom where you all the way back in Gary with your baby mothers, sharing that house that she got. It's crazy. It's just crazy. He's on there still acting like he's the richest of all riches. I mean, we ain't seen that ever since royalty them left. We ain't seen that ever since that family left, man. You put that family through too much. Not one time I've heard him say what he has done wrong to that family and admitted that he was wrong and stood up, like, and then come back and retrieve from it, just like, because he loved to come back and just like, I want this bad person to this family, but then say, I know I did not treat them right. It's something is wrong with this guy. Like, something is seriously wrong when you treat people that has been there for you like that. Like, it's ridiculous. Royalty was there for him, and yeah, they used to have the parties all the time. Well, that's what you wanted to do. That's what you agreed to. And it was damn good parties. What you talk about? Inviting children over, what you talking about? Them, one thing about them kids, they could have got along with anybody. They could have got along with anybody. I don't know about your daughter dying, but they could have. Royalty did. Why you think everybody, when she left you, everybody still was cool with Royalty? They knew who the problem was from the beginning. Ain't nobody no dummy. And he did not even want them to hang out with her because you're my friend. Like, no, they said we became both y'all friends when y'all was together. I don't know. That's a question that I have to ask. Would y'all like your if you and your significant other broke up? Would your significant other be able to hang out with the friends that y'all all was friends with when y'all were together? That's just it's just crazy to me. I will hang. They can hang out with them, but don't mention me. Don't mention our business. Like y'all don't have anything to do with it. This is how we keep a friendship. When y'all just let me be me, handle me. But no, not CJ. CJ thought he put all his friends on when his friends had it on mine, and all of them kick it with royalty now. They just like royalty cool folks. This lady has fed me at their home before, and they said their home. But at the end of the day, when they left CJ, it's like everything was his. Everything was his. These people just were there, not doing nothing. Everything was yours, CJ. Yeah, and that's why you go down. That's why you come down when you sit up there. You trying to play this family. Nothing good is gonna come out of this if you continue on trying to play this family. It's crazy. People need to stop asking the stupid questions too. I really think that was him or his little proteges that be over there. The first baby mama and that girl with the gray hair. I really think it was them asking those questions because everything was about royalty. Them they need content. They need content. I mean, they're so hungry for content. It's silent when oh boy, when they was mentioned one time on a platform, they took it and they ran with it. Then when that was over with, they ain't got nothing else, and here they go right now trying to find something. CJ can't even make a plan that shows you the person that was making the plans in the relationship. That the pranks, the parties, every little situation. If it weren't a lot of time, if it weren't for you and everybody talking about how many kids royalty has, guess what? If a lot of time they wouldn't even have no content. CJ wouldn't have had no content if it wasn't for all the kids that royalty had. It was a birthday. It was birthdays that they had, and they had a celebration for every time. So if you want to really break it down to act like these people weren't doing anything, they played their role every holiday, even if they didn't celebrate the holiday, it was like they did something. They did something, and but in the liking of what they like, not nobody else, in the liking of which they like. But that family worked. Every time you turn around, he put him to work on the camera. You go a camera on him. I see that's something I just can't do. He's more addicted to the camera. Yeah, he's more addicted to the camera. He's not. Little Cherub, he just waking up and he's like, huh? It's like a camera in their face every hour on the hour. I can't. If people just sit up there and just be like, oh, well, he was a good man, it's like you're insecure. If you sit up there and you think that you could sit there and be treated like that, mistreated, just because this man got money, oh, please. Oh, please. Well, you go get with his delusional ass then, because obviously that's exactly what it is. CJ is definitely delusional. He's seeing things like I don't know if he's talking about the first baby mama when he speaking ill of royalty, because when he's speaking ill of royalty, He's not telling the truth. He's not telling the truth what he's saying. Like, you got a whole sorry ass baby mama and Gary, and you're sitting up here going off on Royalty and her family. But all they try to do is do the right thing. Y'all, between that first baby mama and CJ, y'all two is some schemers. They some schemers. Seriously. The way they talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they carry themselves, like, that's why they think they come to Vegas. And you know, it's a lot of them out there too. Just like a lot of people in Atlanta, the schemers, you know, and I'm gonna say allegedly they are, but and anybody can see through things. Like, you know, in order for to have money, they will do a lot of things. You know, like the girl said she was going to go to school. Do you not understand? And I heard this before, and I didn't even know it could go on. They said that you could get your diploma offline, and you could get certain degrees and stuff offline. I'm sitting up there like, what? Nah, I work for mine. I work for mine. And that's the type of person she seemed like she is, the first baby mama, allegedly. You know, like somebody that, you know, I'm going to nursing school. So you going to nursing school. Let's see how long that lasts. Cause baby, you gotta be really smart to pass that test for nursing. And like my daughter she's going to the 10th grade, trying to get herself prepared now for the future. And I don't even think this woman is that smart like that. She's not that smart like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, she'll find a way to make it easier for her. It's okay to make things easy for you, but don't be sitting up to, you know, the illegal way. Getting things the illegal way. Let me just put it like that. They just, that's why I say a lot of people come to Las Vegas and they already know it's schemish people there too. So they got to get their game up. That's how they feel. And Nike thought she had enough game when she came to Las Vegas. She ain't like it. She ain't see nobody drawn to her. She wasn't getting what she wanted. You know, I mean, because of your spirit, it's because of your heart. Nike needs to change her heart. CJ needs to change his heart. Because one thing about it, Royalty is going to be shown love in Las Vegas, in Texas, wherever she been. Like, it's not going to be stopped. She came back. They left. Even if she would have still stayed there, guess what? Royalty was still going to be showing love. They didn't want that. She had to leave because she don't want to sit there and watch that. Nike didn't want to watch Royalty get show love. Oh, she back now. I didn't think she was going to come back. It wasn't for you to even know. You know, and she better watch her mouth because CJ steady be telling this girl lies behind the scenes. And you do not want Royalty to be in sue y'all. She need to sue them for all the backlash her and her kids had to go through. And one thing about a mother, they're going to defend their kids. They're going to defend their family. Hell, you would have thought it would have been CJ, but for everybody to sit up there and say CJ was a dad for them, he did this and that, well, why CJ ain't take up for them? Answer me that. Why he ain't take up for him? Why he ain't stand up for him? Why is he one bashing him? Why is he the one on the internet when, you know, Royalty must really drop those kids off and say nothing to him because he come to the internet now. This is a routine for him. They just get the kids, get in the car, and go on about their business. They have nothing to say to him. This is why he's back on the internet. Because when they're not saying anything to him, he is on the internet. When they're saying something, he's on the internet. He wants them to always be his content. Everything that Royalty does to says to CJ is always a problem. It's always a problem. She can't even say anything about her kids and how protected she wants her kids to be. It's crazy. Seriously, it's crazy. I had to just get on here and talk about that because I just seen, I don't know if he can call it a Q&A, you know, on that, but he's the one that keeps bullying, talking about her. So people get that by now. Like, I hope enough people get that, you know, and stop letting your children watch him, because he's a liar. He's a liar. He's not telling the truth about a lot of stuff instead of talking about this family. And that's not fair, because then when they say something, they wrong. They wrong. Just all I ask is Royalty, just please don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't repeat, because he want the content from you. He want the content and y'all opinion, so it could go back and forth again. Back and forth. And I'm quite sure y'all are too blessed to keep going back and forth with this guy. So that's all I have to say about that. CJ, you need to, between you and your baby mama, y'all need to get some help. Your baby mama and that chick that you with, y'all need to get some help. And I'm not talking about Royalty. I'm talking about that first baby mama. Y'all need to get some help. Because y'all focus too hard on that family. And if I was Royalty, if this stuff keep going on, somebody got to go down. Somebody got to go down and learn how to keep their mouth closed. But anyway, let me get up off here. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one now.